Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 12 of Radio Free Filler. This time we're going to get right to the music because Gritsy Gritz is back, fresh from a visit to her folks at home. Here she is with a brand new song called It Couldn't Happen Here.
I heard on the TV about the COVID threat, and I started into worry and I started into fret. So I went to my mama, feeling kind of riled, but she took me on her knee and said, "Listen to me, child. No, no, it couldn't happen here. It couldn't happen here. There's nothing here to fear. Oh no, it couldn't happen here. It couldn't happen here unless it does." So I asked my mama, "What do you mean?" She said, "Just keep your hands nice and clean. Don't be going outside to play. There's chores enough to keep you in all day. And no, no, it couldn't happen here. It couldn't happen here. There's nothing here to fear. No, no, it couldn't happen here. It couldn't happen here unless it does." So I went to my pa and said, "What'll you do? You gotta make a living." And he said, "That's true. I'll be going to the factory like I always do. And then I'll come back home to you." No, no, it couldn't happen here. It couldn't happen here. There's nothing here to fear. Oh no, it couldn't happen here. It couldn't happen here unless it does. Now this has been going on for quite a spell, and right now it's just too soon to tell how my little story is gonna turn out. But I'm getting kinda nervous while I start to doubt. No, no, it couldn't happen here. It couldn't happen here. There's nothing here to fear. Oh no, it couldn't happen here. It couldn't happen here until it does. It couldn't happen here until it does.
Gritsy Gritz, everyone. Isn't she great? And now it's time for a brand new feature. It's a kind of man on the street segment that we're calling In This Town.
Hello and welcome to the first installment of In This Town, Arlington's very own crowdsourced program. Our mission is to give regular Arlington citizens a chance to speak their minds about what the COVID-19 experience has meant to them. Let's see what kind of feedback we can get from our community. Excuse me, sir. I'm from the Radio Free Filler Show, and we're trying out a segment featuring ordinary Arlingtonians and their thoughts about the current pandemic. How has COVID-19 affected you?
I don't know. Is this going to be on television?
Not television, but radio. You'll be able to tune in to WERA 96.7 FM.
Gosh, I always wanted to be on television.
Look, you're just wasting your time with this guy. Who cares what he thinks? Take it from me. He's just a loser. A nobody.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Do you know this young man?
I'm his mother.
Well, perhaps you'd like to share some of your thoughts about dealing with the current crisis.
You want my opinion?
Certainly. The whole point of this show is for people like yourself to express their innermost thoughts and feelings about the compromises and sacrifices resulting from the pandemic and the subsequent stay-at-home orders.
You want my innermost thoughts?
That's right.
My innermost feelings?
Exactly. Just say what's in your heart.
None of your business. Come on, Junior, let's get out of here.
Some tough customer, eh?
Boy, I'll say.
I guess you have to expect some resistance, though. A lot of people are on edge these days.
That's a good observation. Say, would you like to say a few words about your own experiences?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Maybe we could share our observations. You know, a kind of back and forth thing.
It's worth a try. I notice that you're out here in the middle of what would normally be a work day. What's your regular job?
Why, I'm a roving reporter working on a new segment called In This County. It's all about the thoughts and feelings of local residents during the current COVID-19 crisis.
Oh, no. My producer would never accept a pair of reporters interviewing each other.
Well, it was worth a try anyway. Say, fellows, I'm not a reporter, but I'd be happy to talk with both of you if you like.
Really? That's fantastic. Do you mind if I go first?
Sure, as long as it's okay with your friend here. I'll be sure to make time for both of you. Go ahead, then. I'll just take some notes.
All right. Now, please just tell me whatever thought is uppermost in your mind right now.
Well, that Washington Monument sure is tall.
It's tall, you say?
You bet. It's much taller than I thought it would be.
Well, that's fine, but I'm a little surprised. I would have thought that, as an Arlington resident, you'd be used to seeing the Washington Monument from across the river.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the matter?
I'm not an Arlington resident. I'm just visiting from Winnipeg.
Winnipeg?
Yes, Winnipeg, in Manitoba.
Manitoba?
Yes, Manitoba, Canada. This is my last day before I go back.
So, how has the COVID crisis affected you back home?
Oh, we haven't had any cases yet. I don't know why. Just lucky, I guess.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I'll turn you over to...
That won't be necessary. My notes will be enough. Well, thank you for the opportunity. I still like your monument.
Well, goodbye.
Yeah, good luck. So long.
How do you like that? A Canadian.
Well, we should have known.
Yeah, he was so darned polite. Well, boss, that's all we could get today. I'll turn everything over to you now.
Hey, tough luck, kid. I guess it's back to the PSAs for a while. Well, now it's time for our next guest. He's known all over as the hard luck heartthrob and also as the man in bandages. Yes, it's your very own Charlie Crash. Hi, Charlie. Welcome to the show. I'm so glad you could make it after your recent accident.
Which one?
On the motorcycle?
Which motorcycle?
I think it was the Harley this time.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, ever since the head injury, they all sort of run together.
I couldn't help wondering, how do you make your voice sound like that?
I can't help it. I figure it's just my skull rattling around.
Well, what will you sing for us today?
This here's a new song I've been working on. It's called I Used to Be a Hunk, but since you've gone, I'm nothing but a fragment of the man I was.
Hello, I'm Charlie Crash. Oh, I'm an evil hombre, as wicked as they come. But when they bring my breakfast, I smile and say, yum, yum. Yes, I'm stuck in Wholesome Prison. I guess y'all know what I mean. It's really hard to sing the blues when everything is peachy keen. I used to get in gunfights, send lawmen to their doom. But nowadays I'd rather stay inside and clean my room. 'Cause here in Wholesome Prison, when I start feeling tired and old,
I don't get mad or bitter. I just go do as I am told. Let's go. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, and they're eating all that sugar, 'cause that's the way they are. But I listen to my dentist, and I know that he's the boss. I make sure I keep on brushing, and I don't forget to floss. I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling down the line, and I hear that train a-going, and that just suits me fine. They might let me go tomorrow, but you know I wouldn't dare. I'll stay in Wholesome Prison, 'cause things are just too rough out there.
That was great. But what happened to that other song?
What other song?
You know, the one about being a fragment of the man you were?
Say, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe I could base it on my head injury.
But don't you remember?
Remember what?
Oh, never mind.
Mr. Crash has to go now. It's time for his medication.
You know that Washington Monument is really tall.
And thank you, Charlie Crash. Wasn't he great? Well, I guess that wraps it up for today. We'll see you next time for Radio Free Filler.